Can we have the first company?
I would love to get straight to it. So
Yeah.
the first company that we have today is João from Schoooools.com.
Great. Wow. A little too loud in here.
Hi, Jason. Good to be at your show.
Yeah, great to have you. Tell us about Schoooools.com.
Okay, so Jason, I know you love your job, and I actually know that you've been a father recently. What do you think you'll feel when you know that you don't have enough time to keep up with your kids' work at school? Let me talk to you about Schoooools.com, a subscription-based, private and safe social network that intends to make a better learning environment. There, a teacher can lecture any kind of content to their kids, allowing them to fill their multimedia notebook in a fun and collaborative way. Also, the parents can keep in touch with their digital portfolio and with their teachers using our communication tools. We have already a proven product with more than 30,000 users in more than 300 schools. We are piloting in the USA and Chile, and we are looking for partners and investors to get schools globally. Check for yourself at Schoooools.com with at least 5 holes.
All right, very good. So this is a private school network. I understand what that is. He didn't explain, though, in the presentation. He did a decent job in the presentation. But to be clear, he didn't explain the features of the product, nor did he take us through some sort of a story of why he built it, or the problems we might, that we might make an emotional connection with. I'm sure that's what you're going to say.
Well, he nailed it right off the bat with the personalized, like
you have a father,
engaged.
you're engaged.
I know
so I was engaged.
Oh, you're like, you can't help but be engaged with that. So that is brilliant. Now you just got to tell us what the heck you do.
Correct.
Because you got our attention, and you have a very nice naturalness. You're
enthusiasm.
You're a born pitcher.
He's born to pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and looking at their website, here we go. Private social network for school.
Cool
I get it.
Logo, by the way.
Collaborative editor. I get it. Documents, private blogs, messages, educational games, albums, school website, calendars, private chat, cartoon editor, Moodle integration, parents association website, file sharing. Wow, that's a pretty complete product, and I've heard of these products before, and very simple. And I thought this is something that I would like to have, and I know. Some of the schools, I've been looking at schools for London, like we're going to get to this, we're in toddler programs and then go to nursery school, then kindergarten. And they're big now, the RIE education method, which is similar to Montessori, which is similar to Reggio. They're all like the sort of philosophies. One of the philosophies in the Reggio method is to document the children's work. So the children decide, which is, Montessori and RIE is the children deciding, but in this Reggio, not only do the children decide what they want to work on from an array of things, they actually document it. And it's so cool to see this school here, First Presbyterian here, and Pacific Palisades here in Los Angeles. The kids will say, they'll put them out in a big space with a bunch of toys, educational toys. They pick whales. The kids decide, hey, they want to play with the whales. That next 4-week, section will be on whales, and it'll culminate in going on a whale trip. They'll look up whales, they'll take pictures of whales, they'll draw whales, they'll make a whale habitat, and they'll take pictures the whole way, and then they have this 4-week documented experience. And if you document what it is you're working on, just like in a company you might throw a party when you launch a product, that's sort of what they're doing. That's the kind of stuff that collaboration, emails and blogs, and I'm on the board of the school in Brooklyn, which has some of these same features. This is stuff that parents and kids do love. So I think the idea, I would put the idea right up there at like a 9. And I put the pitch somewhere around a 7. Tyler, where would you put this?
It's so easy to fix what he's missing.
I know, but that you cannot give scores based on what he would...
Technically, your pitch was a 6.
Technically a 6.
You could get to a 9 in an hour from now.
Yes, if you were the pitch doctor, you just thought about this in an emotional way.
Yes.
So the way to tell that story might be, your child goes to school, and they created an amazing piece of artwork.
I would
and
have
they
said
made
something
friends.
like this, like, Jason, did you go to kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
How much do you have from when you went to kindergarten?
0. Nothing.
And you have a daughter who's going to be going into school soon?
Absolutely.
Would you, do you think she would like to show her kids that stuff when when she's your age?
Yes.
Right, like.
My child, and I lost
Right?
my child. Of course, but I grew up in Bro. I'm lucky I didn't get my ass kicked.
But that's how you show the feature in an emotional way.
Yes, you make that emotional connection and get people behind it. And obviously, reading this list of features, not the best thing, but telling a story of, hey, there were so many great moments that were not captured in your childhood that you could reflect on and enjoy and share with your child that you can't. Wouldn't you want your child to have that? I love that idea of a pitch.
One even better detail would be to ask Jason or whoever you're pitching, do you remember any school projects you had early on?
Not one.
None.
Well, yes, I think my kindergarten. I do remember that we had hermit crabs, and we went to, Mrs. Evans took us in like 4th, 5th, and 6th grade to the marine park out in, out in Brooklyn. And we went to the reserve, and we went in the water with galoshes, like whatever that rubber suit is, with a net. We pulled all this wildlife out of it, put it into buckets, and brought it back to our classroom. So I found a seahorse.
See how he's revved up.
Yeah. I remember Mrs. Evans' class. I love her to this day.
Now this is amazing, because now you're having a huge
emotional component. Pouring out.
We take that.
I found. I'll never forget it.
You can't stop.
I found that horse. I found that seahorse.
He is so happy right now that I can say I can be like, it's only $1,000, and he'd be like,
yeah,
sounds
of course.
good.
I'm happy. Here it is. Take the swear jar.
Right. But so you let them get excited about it somehow.
Yeah, you got to get them vested.
Find out, and then say, oh, well, we allow that to happen.
Right, sure.
Wouldn't you like to have that for your kids?
Yeah, video, photos, and wouldn't you like to participate in that so when they come home, you can get them their own seahorse.
Right.
Or get them a seahorse birthday cake. My mom never got me a seahorse birthday cake. I forgive you, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this has been very emotional. I don't know if I can continue here. Valente, you heard the feedback. What do you think?
Yes, thank you so much. I mean, it's very useful, and I'm proud to hear it from you.
How much do you charge for this product?
I mean, we have an open business model. As you realize, the education system is different worldwide, and I mean, there are countries we can charge families, but there are countries like Chile that you cannot charge more the families about the education. So, I mean, we are looking for. I mean, it would be nice to have a social responsibility company to buy it for every schools on the country. That would be perfect, and they would be actually helping. But we can actually sell it to families, to teachers, and to schools. In Portugal, we charge for 100 euros to a school for a year's license, and then to the families, 10 euros.
So here's an idea for you. The web is dead. Make this as a mobile app, where the collection of the content is mobile on iPhones or Android. Collection of the content and the consumption of it all occurs mobily, because in the classroom you have all these photos and people could do video and audio, and you will get 10 times the amount of information, and you can charge for 2 different pieces. You could have the base level application, which is free in the store, and then you could have a 10 euro version that has features X, Y, and Z, like maybe the ability to share outside of the classroom with the rest of your family. So maybe family members get it for free, but extended family pay for it.
That alone, like sharing with grandma and stuff.
My mom would pay $10 for it, so I could say maybe like you get 1 license per family, 1 app per family, 1 coupon code, and then everybody else has to pay. So mom gets it for free, but dad has to pay.
Grandma alone would pay.
Of course.
$50 a year for
My
this.
mom, forget it.
Yeah.
Anyway, great job. I love this idea. And Tyler, what do you rate the biz? As currently stated?
As stated,
I gave a 9.
I like 8.
You like 8? Okay. So very good. Well done. Let's hear it for
Thank you so much.
Valente.